it's Jen at Hello Rigby, and today I thought it would be fun to unbox a bunch of April beauty boxes. So I'm just going to jump into things, and the first one I have here is this bag from Beauty Beyond Borders, or 3B, and this is a Korean beauty bag that is actually local here to Seattle. Now this was provided to me courtesy of the brand. Very nice of them to send this to me to try out. They're local, they're a startup, they have co-founders that left their jobs at Microsoft to pursue their passion and share it with the world, which I thought was really fun. So they hand select the items that go in these bags, and there are 4 products in this one. It does come with a little card that walks you through all of the items, so I'll refer to this if I need more information about any of these things or if I'm not sure how to say something or what it says. So the first item is from Leaders. It is the Placenta Therapy Hand Cream for Dry and Damaged Hands, which just sounds wonderful. I don't know about you, but my skin is dry pretty much all year round, and I know that it's spring and we're going into summer. However, the weather has taken a turn this week here in Seattle, and I actually need more hydration than normal. So this will be an awesome thing to try, and it says it's moisturizing and youthful with shea butter, so that is definitely appealing to me. I'm excited to try that one out. Now, I am going to be sharing my first impressions of these products after I've been able to try them on my blog and in a full post that will also have this video attached as well. So if you're curious about my first impressions and thoughts about the items after using them for a couple of times, you could go check that out. I'll be sure to link the blog post in the description box. And I also received this Honeybee's AC Control Spot Remover for sensitive skin. It says bee venom and propolis control moisture oil balance in the skin and helps to protect skin, relieve sensitive skin problems. This is from Secret Key. So this one sounds really interesting. I'm assuming this is a spot treatment for like acne or other spots because I know that honey and propolis is supposed to be really good for breakouts. So super excited to try this one out. I have this pimple that came around that time of the month last month, which was now a couple weeks ago, and it just doesn't seem to want to go away. You know those like underground deep ones that sometimes like take forever to go away? I'm going to definitely use this and see if that will help eradicate that for good. The next item is a Luxe Eyelash Essence. This says eyelash essence and base, and then it says making short and weak eyelashes longer and richer, eyelash essence and base from Riri. So I'm excited to try this out because I've noticed as I've gotten older that I have more sensitive eyes, and whenever I have allergies, which is usually this time of year, I rub my eyes a lot, and then I find that my eyelashes fall out so much quicker and I get breakage and damage on the eyelashes that are still there. So this is something that really will come in handy, and I'm super excited to try it out. I really hope it works. So the last product is something I've actually tried before. This is from Yubi. It's called the Head to Toe Hydration Moisturizing Skin Cream, and I really do like this. However, it's not like, it's good, but it didn't like blow my mind. So while I'm glad to receive more of it, especially in a nice little convenient travel size like this one, I'm not like super excited about it just since I've tried it before. So overall, a really fun bag, and I really do think this is a lot of fun. If you're interested in Korean beauty, definitely check out Beauty Beyond Borders. I think this is a great way to get started. You know, I tried Mimi Box a couple of years ago, and it was just kind of overwhelming. There's so many choices. There are so many things that I'm not really familiar with at Mimi Box that I got a little overwhelmed and a little afraid to order it from them again. And the other thing too is they didn't really have anything that explained what each product was. And this goes in depth under each item, so you really know what you're getting. Whereas Mimi Box doesn't really do any of that. They just kind of send you this thing and you're like, okay. And again, I did buy it a couple years ago, so perhaps things have changed since then. But the last time I went on the site, I was overwhelmed with the price point. They were pretty expensive for kind of a mystery box. And I like the size of this. I like how much smaller it is. I feel like that is way less intense. So overall, really pleased with this and excited to check out more from this beauty brand. Now the next box I have is the Julep Maven box, and this was for April. So first of all, I got a treat in there. It's the Airheads Green Apple Candy. I haven't had an Airhead in so long, so this was really fun and nostalgic. I obviously haven't ate it yet, but I will definitely be doing so. Then I picked a polish, and I left an extra polish in here because I was a little disappointed to find out that this is a total dupe for another polish I already have. So this is the one I chose this month. It is Bryn. It's part of the Bombshell collection, and it's this really pretty kind of neon orange orange red color, and it's gorgeous, except for the fact that I already own one that's basically the same. This is Poppy from the Boho Glam collection, and I believe I got this a couple of months ago, and I absolutely love this polish. As you can tell, if you can see here, I've already used up quite a bit of it. It's down to here already, and it's gorgeous. I love it, but I don't need another one that's like basically the exact same color. So I was a little disappointed to find out that that was essentially the same color. But that's okay, you know, I'll give this one away in an upcoming giveaway or something like that. It's really no harm, no foul for me personally. But I think if I was not a beauty blogger that didn't host giveaways fairly frequently, I would be a little upset by that. The other item I picked out, so I do have a customizable box before I continue, and you wonder why the heck do I have all this weird stuff that doesn't go together. I have a customizable box, which means that I can pick items that I want to put in my box, which is awesome because Dave really loves this restorative facial milk. I got this a couple of months ago and it's great. I've used it as well. He uses it the majority of the time. It is a total dupe for the Josie Maran Argan milk. It's awesome and it's so much cheaper. Even if you buy it at the full price, it's still way cheaper. This is a total dupe in my opinion. It smells different and it is a little bit different in texture, but the results are the same. It's non-irritating for people who have really, really sensitive skin, at least like his. He has the most sensitive skin ever, and this works really, really well for him. Keeps him nice and hydrated. So I highly recommend this if you haven't checked it out. I also got this in here. I'm not really sure what this is. It says cut tape to preferred length. Once polish is dry, position tape strip onto the nail and gently press down. Trim or file off excess tape. I don't know. This is some sort of decoration. Oh, it's like holographic tape. That's fun. Okay, so I got that. I added on an item to my box this month with some Julep Maven points. The only thing I don't like about the customizable boxes is you can no longer use your Julep points on, or your jewels, I guess is what they call it, to get a free full box. I got another matte lip mousse from the It's Whipped collection, and this one is in Beso. It matches that polish really, really well, and I actually thought, oh, how fun, they'll match. But then I already have basically the same polish, so I mean, I still have a matching polish, but yeah, so this is what I got. And this is just so pretty, and I love their whipped formula. It goes on really nicely. It reminds me a lot of the Ofra liquid lipstick. It isn't necessarily a super long-lasting product, but I did find that if I ate food, as long as it wasn't super greasy or oily, it stayed on pretty well. So I do really, really like that product, and I definitely recommend it if you've been on the fence for to try it. And then they sent some little things in the box, a $15 off code with code APR15. It expires May 31st, so if you want to use that, you can totally use that. And then a bonus in the box this month was also this white nail polish base to go under the sheer polish. This is Bridget. It's the classic with the twist polish, and it's just plain old white. But that will be fun to use on summer manicures as well. And then the last item I got is something new this month. It was the Love Your Bare Face Detoxifying Cleansing Stick. It just sounded so strange that I just had to try it. So this is what it looks like. It is a cleansing stick. So it has a protective cover on it. You take it off and then it has like, it's just so odd. I've never seen anything quite like it. I mean, I've seen things in stick formation, but never a cleanser, so it's kind of like a balm. It just rubs on. I don't know. I haven't used it yet. I will definitely update on how this works once I've had a chance to try it, but you can see it just kind of, it's very odd. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this yet, but I will definitely report back when I have a better idea of how this works. Alright, so that was it for my Julep Maven box. I'm going to jump into two more boxes. The next one is my Walmart beauty box, and yeah, this one comes quarterly. It's $5 a month, or $5 quarterly, I mean. They basically call it the cost of shipping, so you're essentially paying for shipping. This is what the box looks like inside when it comes, and it just has this little beauty card, hashtag Walmart beauty box, wear Walmart, and then it has a little bit of information about the box. Nothing really interesting. The first item is this giant one. This is the Colgate Optic White Platinum Express White. Promises whiter teeth in 3 days, 2 times the whitening ingredients. So I've never used this one before, and I'm willing to try something new for whitening, so I'll definitely be trying this out and let you know if it works. Another item in this box is the John Frieda Brilliant Brunette Visibly Brighter Subtle Lightening Shampoo. Gradually creates naturally glowing color. So this is for brunettes and it's supposed to make me be lighter colored. So I will be trying this out. I have no idea if this will work, but I'm super excited to try it. And then a baking soda pore cleanser from Biore. I've heard a lot of mixed things about this. Some people were saying that baking soda is not good to use on your face, but I did read that this is balanced with citric acid, which is supposed to neutralize it so it's not as harsh on the skin. So I will definitely try this just because I feel better knowing that it's a balanced cleanser. Beforehand, I was like, I don't think I want to try that because I've had bad experiences using baking soda. My mom swears by baking soda for basically everything, and one time I used it as a body, like as a scrub. I used to suffer from body acne like on my upper arms and my upper back, and it was horrible, and I was in college and I was really ashamed about it, which is really kind of stupid in hindsight, but you know, I was young and felt like really self-conscious, and so I tried using baking soda as a scrub because she had told me that it was really good, and I'd read online that people said it was really good, and it ended up breaking me out in a rash because it was way too harsh for my skin and it just couldn't handle it. So I do not recommend that. It ended up being way more harmful than it was good, and it did not do anything for my acne. In fact, it just made it that much worse. So I do not recommend using baking soda straight up from the box. That is a terrible, terrible idea. I also got this Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer. I love these Jergens Natural Glow products. They're awesome. I've used them off and on for years, like literally years. Ever since the Natural Glow came out for the very first time, it's been my go-to self-tanning product because it's so easy to use. It's really foolproof. You don't have to worry about streakiness, and even if you do get a little streaky, it's way easier to clean it up than any other product, like if you accidentally put a little bit too much in one location. And I've had really good results. I find that it looks pretty natural compared to a lot of other self-tanning products I've used. And obviously I don't tan in the sun, so anything I can do to get a little bit of color on my legs, especially during the summer, is something that I think is a good thing. And then there was a Burt's Bees BB cream sample in here, and this is in light medium, so probably a little bit too dark for me, but I'll try it anyway just because I'm curious about the formula. I've never tried any makeup from Burt's Bees, and I've been curious. I know they came out with a new line of lipsticks, which I would love to try as well, so I will definitely be trying that out. And even if it's not the right color, I'm definitely gonna try it anyway, and we'll just make it work or wear it on a day where I'm not going anywhere in public. I also got the Curel Itch Defense body wash. This is actually a really great body wash. I got a sample set of this from Influencer a few months ago. I used it up so quickly because it just was so good. I have dry skin, and in the winter it gets really bad. It gets itchy, and this really helped a lot, so I do really like this. They also had a lotion, which I didn't like as much, but the body wash definitely made a huge difference. I would definitely recommend purchasing that if you suffer from dry, itchy skin. And then the last sample that is actually like a physical sample is the CeraVe, what is this? Healing Ointment Skin Protectant. I'm guessing this is similar to like Aquaphor or something like that. Yep, it looks just like Aquaphor, like Vaseline. So I will definitely try that out. I don't know that I necessarily have a need for it, but you know, sometimes you just need a protective ointment like that just for healing, and yeah, I will try that one out. So the other items in this box are just coupons, nothing really exciting in here. I think I got this already in my last box. It's $1 off a True Match L'Oreal product, and then it has a thing that's supposed to help you match your foundation color. So I don't really need that. And then I also, this doesn't even have a coupon on it. That's lame. This is just from Colgate. It's a card. So not very exciting, but the other items in the box are super awesome. I'm actually really stoked about this box this month. You know, honestly, I almost canceled after the last Walmart beauty box. I'll link the video below, but it was really, really bad. And a lot of people were commenting and told me, yeah, that's not a very good box. Like, are you sure you should be subscribing to that? And I'm like, you know, it's been okay, but this one I feel like makes up for it. There's 4 products that I've heard good things about from other like beauty vloggers and bloggers, and I'm excited to try out this. I know this just came out, so that's really cool. And this is a good size. Like, the items that came were actually a decent size. So for $5, I'm super excited about that. All right, and then the very last box is a brand new to me box. This is Boxycharm, and I decided to subscribe to it after seeing a bajillion YouTube reviews about it. Jalen from Making Mrs. M also recommended it, and I subscribed through her little referral link, so hopefully she got a credit for me purchasing through her. But I'd heard so many things about Boxycharm, and I really, really wanted March's box. I don't know if you've seen reviews for it, but there were 2 full-size Makeup Geek shadows in there, which were like $12 value. And there was something else in there that was really good too. I think it was maybe a Luxie brush or something. There was something else I really wanted in there, and unfortunately that box sold out really quickly, and I got on the wait list, but I didn't make it in time, I guess, to get the real box. So instead, my first box was in April. This is what the box looks like when you first open it, and the first thing I noticed was that everything is covered in black dust because these little like paper worms, I guess, shed fibers, and so my lotion is all black. It's kind of gross. So I'm not like super stoked on my first impression of the box, but I assume that was probably an error in like an oversight. And then there's a card in here that shows all of the items you get, how much the full-size items cost, which is super helpful, and a little bit of information about them just in case you don't know what it is. So the first thing, the big thing that I noticed first is this Anderson Lily Beach Butter Hand Cream. It's from their Coastal Collection. It says number 5 Manhattan Beach. It doesn't even really smell like anything. Oh, because it's sealed, duh. Oh, that's really not what I expected. It smells pretty clean, kind of like linen and laundry maybe. It's not very beachy. I expected like coconut or something, but not quite what I expected, but I'll definitely use it up. I use hand cream. I leave it on my desk at work, and I use it on my desk here in my office. And I just find that if I put it right in front of where I work, I'm reminded to use it way more. So every time I wash my hands, I'll put on lotion as soon as I sit back down at my desk. I just think it helps, and then my hands are way less dry. There was also a Your Minerals Sweden pigment, loose pigment. You know, to be honest, I'm not really a big loose pigment fan. I just find them to be messy, hard to travel with, hard to store, just takes up a lot of space. This is in Brown Hypnotic. It does look really nice, but honestly, I know I won't use this, so I'm going to be passing this along probably in another giveaway, maybe with that nail polish from earlier. I don't know. Alright, apologies if the camera moved. It did die and I had to charge it really quick, so my bad if things moved around. So the next item I received is the Blink Lash Primer. This is in Jet Black Volume. Really excited to try this out. I've been curious about lash primers, so this will be a great way to try it out. Also received, I believe this is a half size of the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Pasadena. I have tried one of these and the formula is awesome, so really excited to have another pretty like mauve nude color. This looks really, really pretty, and I'm really excited to try that one out. And then the final item in the Boxycharm box is the Daily Lip Nourisher with mango and shea butter. It says hydrates, nourishes, heals, softens. It's petroleum free and good for all skin types. I always am in need of more lip hydration, and I'm always on the lookout for really awesome lip treatment products, so I'm super excited to try this one out. And that concludes all of my beauty reviews for this month. I'm so excited to have all these new beauty products to try out. Like I mentioned, I will be doing a first impressions. I will link that blog post down below so you can check that out if you're curious for more information about any of these products. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already for more beauty videos, maybe some fashion lookbooks coming up. I don't know. We'll see what's coming up for summer. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!